The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates didn't mean we should spend our days in abstract thought. He meant every morning as a chance to wake up and live on purpose. Welcome to Socrates Unfolded. Today we offer more than a routine. We offer a discipline, a morning ritual shaped by the Socratic way, to sharpen your reason, strengthen your soul, and live with deliberate intent. This is the same path the Stoics would later walk, guided by his example. If this speaks to you, like and subscribe to help us spread wisdom. Let's walk this path together. 1. Begin with perspective. Before the noise of the world sets in, sit in stillness. Ask, what is this day? Really? Visualize the vastness of the universe, the brevity of your life, and the rarity of this moment. Socrates often reminded others of their mortality, not to depress, but to awaken. This isn't morbid, it's clarifying. When you know how little time you have, everything trivial loses its grip. Marcus Aurelius would later echo this. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Both men point to the same truth. This day is not guaranteed, so live it deliberately. 2. Journal as a dialogue with yourself. Each morning, pick up a journal, not to record, but to question. What thoughts linger from yesterday? What assumptions am I making? What virtue do I want to embody today? Courage, temperance, wisdom. Socrates saw self-examination as the first step to self-mastery. Journaling becomes your private dialogue, your moment of honest inquiry. Seneca, centuries later, made this a habit too. Each evening I examine my entire day. Morning or night, the point is the same. Know yourself to strengthen yourself. 3. Set intentions, not just goals. Instead of obsessing over outcomes, ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Do I want to be present, kind, honest? In the Socratic tradition, it's not what you achieve that defines you, it's how you act. Intentions are anchors. They pull you back when the day tries to sweep you away. The Stoics called this prohairesis, your guiding faculty, your inner will. Epictetus said, you may not control events, but you can control your choices. That's what your intentions protect, your ability to choose how you show up. 4. Welcome some discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Epictetus told his students that Socrates walked barefoot in winter, not to impress, but to train his spirit. Discomfort wasn't the enemy. Dependency was. You can do the same in your way. Take a cold shower. Walk when you could drive. Skip that first indulgence. The point isn't suffering, it's sovereignty. To remember that your well-being comes from your inner state, not from what's easy or pleasant. Seneca practiced poverty for the same reason. Set aside a certain number of days, to be content with the scantiest fare and coarse clothing. Why? To prove you can, to build unshakable strength. 5. Practice mindful awareness. Take a few minutes to sit in silence, follow your breath, observe your thoughts. When judgments arise, question them. Is this true? Is this useful? This is Socratic mindfulness, not zoning out but zooming in. Not letting emotions drive you blind, but learning to respond with clarity. Marcus Aurelius trained this inner stillness daily. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. Socrates planted the seed, the Stoics grew the practice. 6. Reflect on timeless wisdom. Each day, revisit a quote, an idea, a question that sharpens your soul. Not for trivia, for transformation. It might be a Socratic quote, or something from a modern thinker asking the same deep questions. Let it speak to your day. Let it challenge you. Let it settle. This is how both Socrates and the Stoics lived, by returning daily to the few ideas that mattered most. 7. Embrace whatever comes. Finally, take a breath and prepare for the unexpected. Socrates faced exile, ridicule, even death, and met it all with calm inquiry. Train your mind each morning to say, whatever comes, I will meet it with reason, not reaction. This isn't passive acceptance, it's active strength, the kind that turns setbacks into fuel. Marcus Aurelius said, a blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. That's the fire Socrates lit. The Stoics carried it forward, now it's your turn. This isn't about mimicking ancient rituals. It's about embodying the clarity, discipline, and courage that Socratic wisdom points toward. Your morning can be a moment of transformation, not through force, but through conscious, examined living. Socrates never called himself strong. He simply lived in a way that made strength unnecessary, because reason, virtue, and discipline did the work for him. The Stoics followed in those footsteps. Now so can you. Which of these habits will you try tomorrow? Comment below, and remember, you don't need all the answers. You just need to keep asking the right questions.